Alright, so fine fellows of Troll Skull Alley, let's get started. And you're actually last in the initiative order, Said, but you're first up. We decided to pause it. We usually pause it at the top of the order, but we decided to pause it at the bottom of the order because we knew you'd be back. So Syed, what would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna use an oldie but goodie and use the drift globe that we haven't used since forever ago, and I'm gonna cast daylight.
Oh, nice. Ooh, interesting. Let's drag on area of effect. Nice yellow light. So exactly where do you want to put it, Syed?
Oh,
right there?
Yep.
Alright. So lock that. Oh, did you want to move it?
No, I was gonna move Syed.
Oh, there we go.
I'm just gonna move over
Alright.
here with everyone else.
What point do you choose? Is it on you? Or I guess it's right about
It's
here.
just, I think it just follows me, the drift.
From the point you choose within range. So you could cast it on you. Would you like to cast it on you? So it moves around with you?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll get rid of this. And we'll put a 60-foot radius on Syed. You're a beacon of light in the darkness.
Alright, sounds good.
So we'll... There we go. So that should follow you around. And so... Okay, cool. So, Syed, you cast light, expands out of you, and you see all these creatures kind of glaring from the eyes. Ah, shut it off! Turn it off! No, it's too bright! I drifted into Gollum there for a second. Syed, is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, so this one over here. So check. I gotta get the wording of this exactly right. So give me a second. Okay, so the creatures start grabbing their eyes, shielding it from this immense light coming from Syed. Who's that hiding in there? Cross. So, says, no, it's too bright, it's too bright. But it swings at Cross. I rolls a natural 20 and a natural 1. So at disadvantage, that would be a natural 1. But it's going to make... And then it tries to launch while covering its eyes, going across its throat. And once again, the bright light is too much. Who's this here? This is... Oh, Ishan, your buddy. It's going to go for Krosk again. So once again, shielding its eyes from the attack. Rolls an 11. Goes for the throw and rolls an 11 again. No! No! Get the magic user! Get the magic user! The light is too bright! And they're actually going to shift down to here, getting out of the light. Krosk is going to get one attack of opportunity. Come on, Krosk. Save this dagger. Oh, and he hits for 3 points of damage. This guy. Oops. Now, Krosk is going to... He is going to... gonna say, you're a pathetic worm. And he's gonna cast Polymorph on that creature. Try and turn it into a worm. Creature needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Which it rolls a natural 20. Goes, help! Damn it, guys, I need help! I'm getting beat up over here. And Ishan, I think has a vampire grappled to him. Yeah, so he's got this vampire grappled. He's going to lash out with his 2 long sword attacks. And one of them hits for 10 slashing. It's 10. Vampire spawn is gonna risk all sensible things. Is gonna run away from Ishan, who is gonna try and hit him with his long sword. And hits again for 7 points of damage. This one comes rushing towards you, side, fangs born out, and it goes, "You're my magic user, kill him!" And at disadvantage, it rakes across your chest with a, oh my goodness, roll with a double natural 20. So take 12, yes you do, Elias, yep, take 12 points of damage, Syed. And make me a athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Ooh, they're both bad.
But they are good enough. So this thing tries onto and tries to latch onto you to make it easy to bite you, but you push it aside. Then it comes back again and goes for a bite attack straight through your throat, and at disadvantage it rolls a 14. Alright, and Helios. Where is Helios in the initiative?
I'm right here. So I
So take the
I get attack on that guy? Okay.
Yep, do it. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Oh wow. You just cleave the thing in 2. So Syed, take that 12 points of damage back, because that guy didn't actually make it there. Let's go get the magic user! And the barbarian cleaves it in 2. Alright, Bellin!
Alright. Well, I'm going to stay where I'm at, and I'm going to target this guy up here in the corner.
Alright.
Alright. First attack here. Oh, and I'll use a sneak attack.
Alright. Yep. Absolutely.
Maybe not on this one. I know what I'm gonna use my luck on this. I got 3, so I'm gonna use one more time here. That's better.
That one absolutely hits.
All right.
29.
29. And if it's still actually, I guess I don't know the result. So I'm gonna use a superiority dice and to try to trip him.
All right.
Or knock him prone. So he would take additional 4 damage, and he'd need to roll a DC 19 Dex save or go prone.
He rolls a 13, so yeah. So the first arrow sinks into his chest. The second one catches him right onto the ankle and falls to the ground dead. Well done.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, not dead, not dead. So falls to the ground.
Prone. Oh, okay. All right, no problem. I'm gonna then my second shot. I'll target this guy.
You mean you already had your second shot, haven't you?
No, I used the luck to reroll.
Oh, you're right. Yes. So yep. You're right. So yeah, second shot. Well, that hits, of course.
All right. No sneak damage here. Oh, boo. All right. So 21, and I'm gonna do the same thing to that guy. I'm gonna try to.
Did you shoot this guy again?
No, I was thinking he was already wounded, so now that I'd have disadvantage if I shot him, so I'm just gonna pick another guy and try to do the same thing. So
That's what I was getting at.
Yep.
22 points of damage. No, 19, 21 points of damage.
21, yeah. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Try to trip this guy. So it would be 4 more damage, and he'd have to make the same saving throw.
Rolls a 25. So,
Good enough.
so another arrow comes through. Gets him, managed to maintain his balance though, still up.
Okay.
And they've
and then
all, every single one of them has eyes for Syed.
All right, I'm gonna move up right here. Yeah, here. That way, if he runs by me, he's probably gonna get an opportunity attack.
Alright, so protecting the magic user, getting around them. Joseph, standing next to Syed, what do you do?
Okay. I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to attack the one that he hit back here, this guy here on top, with booming blade, not booming blade, green flame blade.
Okay, awesome.
So, 18.
And 18 hits, yep.
Alright, so tier lie damage, and then green flame blade extra to that target.
Okay, nice. So, yeah, green flame blade goes off, burning the guy at the front. So this guy takes 14, right? This guy?
He takes 14 plus 9, and the guy in back takes that much. So it's 14 plus 9 for the front, and 16 for the guy in the back. So 23 in the front, 16 in the back.
And they scream, "Oh, burns! Go into the light! Now they're attacking us with flames!" And as your second shot bounces off, the guy right next to you, that was prone, just starts burning to a crisp from green flame blade. The green flame blade.
Then the bottom guy right here, I'll attack with tier lie.
Okay, nice.
Just straight, my second attack, 21.
That hits.
For 13. And then I'll back away to over here. And mobile, no attack opportunities for them.
Okay, slap and run away. Nice. Very good. That was a good round, but it's gonna go there. I think Elios, you can have attack of opportunity, but technically it doesn't leave the other range, so just Elios can have an attack of opportunity. Oh, that absolutely hits. And once again, as they run past you, you just carve them down. Or making a beeline for Syed, or falling down. Just whoosh as they run past. That was their turn. Now it's Elios's turn.
Don't listen to your friend. Leave the caster alone. This guy here is a friendly, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to go here first. We'll give him a whack, or not.
13 does not hit, so whoosh, misses.
Jesus.
Whoosh. Man, you've had a bad run of low rolls.
Alright, well, I got one more then.
Alright. Monk unarmed strike 16. That does hit. So yeah, 16. Still raging. Are you still raging? I assume you're still raging. Yep.
Yeah.
No. Miss with the swords. Then punch him repeatedly in the head for 12 points of damage. Yes. Look at the magic user. Or feast on your blood. It's your turn, Elios.
Yep, that'd be it.
Okay, Kane. These creatures are falling one by one, but they're still.
Nice.
Look at them left. What do you do?
I'm gonna go after the one here right next to me, right there. I'm gonna swing Flame Tongue.
Nice. Oh yeah, absolutely hits and cut into him, and the flames catch, and he burns to a crisp.
Oh man, and I wanted to roll my extra damage. All right, so keep going. All right. Let's see. Looks like I can make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go up to this guy here. For my second attack.
Yep.
And
Time once again, I assume.
yes. Yep.
Okay, once again, you slash across him. The flame tongue catches fire, and the creature runs around in circles for a while in classic vampire death mode before collapsing to the ground in a pile of ashes.
Nice. All right.
Next
That's my
round,
turn.
Kane. Syed, the beacon of light, aiding your allies. What do you do?
All right, I'm gonna chill touch this last one. I think.
Alright. Make your
Ooh,
attack.
I'm not gonna chill touch that last one.
Oh dear, yes, that's not good.
I'm just gonna move up a little bit.
Okay, so spells don't go off, you wander around. The creature looks around and sees it's in a bit of trouble. And it says, may you die today. Today I'll taste your blood. The rest of Delving Stone will feast on your dead corpse. And he's going to take Elios. So Elios, with a bright light from Syed in its eyes, jumps at you with its claws, tries to slash across your chest, and would have hit, but the light catches it in the eyes. No, don't light, it's too much! And tries to bite you with an 11. So just swishing, trying to get some type of purchase on you, but just can't because of this bright light emitting from Syed. Krosk, let's do something simple for Krosk. Krosk will... What will Krosk do? He will do...
Hungry Jaws, fight him back.
What's something easy Krosk could do? Ah, there we go. He'll do Produce Flame. Plus 14 to hit. 12 fire damage. Nice Krosk. So once again, the fire erupts and this thing takes 12 damage and it's starts to catch fire again, but manages to dampen it up. Ishan, your loyal companion. Oops, that's not Ishan. This is Ishan. Swings twice at the foul creature, wielding his two-handed sword, and hits twice for 21 points of damage. And Bellin.
All right.
Rough.
All right, I'll take a couple shots at him.
Okay, they both hit.
Okay. There's one. First one was sneak. Oh, sorry. Ignore the 9 of the second one.
Okay.
So, well, if your master is anything like you, she's just gonna die just like you, buddy.
You speak lies. She will kill you, and she has 2 arrows sink into its throat. And down it goes, and with that, no more active enemies. Now we'll just get rid of Scroll Light. Okay, so with these creatures defeated, what would you guys like to do?
Is this thin cord down here? It's just like a string or rope that's tied between the two?
Let me explain it again.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So there's obsidian statues here and here, facing one another, and each statue depicts a faceless robed woman. And there's a silver thread that's held taut between her, between the two hands. And there's a thin translucent curtain that goes from here to here. And it's rippling like a black cloth in a light breeze.
So there's a string that goes from both statues and a curtain.
That's correct.
Okay. The last time Kane and I walked between 2 statues, I think we both died.
So what you're saying is it's time to try it again. Nice.
Yeah, I'm sure this one's fine. I'm gonna go cautiously investigating for traps as I go.
Okay.
That's a.
So you have a close look at the cloth. There's something I mean, it's a curtain of shadow, so it's already striking you as odd, and it's rippling in the breeze, though there is no breeze. You look at the thread; it's very, very taut. You don't actually touch it, but you can tell it's like pulled tight like a piano string. It's pretty thin. Or maybe a good thwack could break it.
What do you guys think? Should we try to? I'm going to step back before I do anything else. But should I? I could try to just shoot an arrow to cut the cord from distance. Try to, anyways.
Well, I'm still raging, so it'll be my last turn to rage. So I can run through and I'll have all kinds of resistances and danger sense and evasion and stuff. So
Oh.
depending on what happens, I don't think I'll die.
Leroy Jenkins, that man.
Ilias,
What
do
am
it!
Leroy, go.
You're going to run by and cut the cord, or just run under it?
I think I'm just gonna Red Rover it.
Okay.
And
right,
I'll just run up
We
to
got
this
your
door and
back.
see what happens. All
So
right.
you're just barging through, in other words?
Yep. I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. I'll just keep going through, but I want to stop and give you a chance if there's anything that happens.
Well, move one more square.
Okay.
And make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So rushing through, roar! And you feel this the nasty energy just coursing through your body, and you take half of that. So you can take 10 points of damage as your body slowly. It feels like, almost like your body is rotting, but you do get through.
That does not sound good. I guess, do you describe what you feel to us?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's got to be some type of dark magic to make me feel like that.
I'm going to try to, if with your permission, Elios, since you're on the other side, I'm going to try to break the cord.
Well, Elias, I believe you're charging through, so let's finish off the charging through bit.
Okay, sure.
So you charge up to the doors, you push open the doors?
No, I was just gonna get to the doors.
Okay, so you get to the doors. Do you read, do you understand Draconic? Do you speak Draconic?
Nope.
Nope. So there's an
How did I do
inscription. There's an inscription on the door, but you can't read it.
But let me see if
Oh, I don't either. Sorry.
nope, Snapper kept those. Okay. No, I guess not. So yep, nope.
Now, carved into the floor is a small 3-inch deep keyhole that contains seemingly no mechanism.
Sorry, Malcolm. I'm about to take the damage off, but I've got resistance to everything, so that halves it. But then,
Sure.
does evasion kick in also? Oh no, there's no dex saving throw.
Yeah, it's not Dex, it's Constitution. But yeah, absolutely, yeah, take 5 points of damage instead.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, so just a 3-inch deep keyhole on the ground, and you kind of get down and peer inside it. There's no no cogs, nothing like that. It's quite odd looking.
Hey, did anybody find a key? There's a keyhole here, but I don't have a key. Anybody have a key?
I do not have a key. I don't remember finding one recently anyways. It's been many levels ago.
Yeah, I don't remember finding a key either.
No key. Well, you're gonna try to shoot the cord because I can Misty Step over to there to him and and check out the description. But
Wait,
you
I
want to shoot
guess.
the cord, or do you want me to go?
Yeah. So Malcolm was it broken? So it was open like a curtain, or was it in one piece and I broke it when I ran through?
Oh, I took it that you dodged the silver cord, just ducked underneath it, and you pushed through the shadowy veil.
Oh no, I was going full board, just going straight through.
With the intent of cutting the cord.
Breaking it, yeah.
Okay. So the same things happen. You still take the damage, but as you go and cut through the cord, take that 5 points of damage back, because as you cut through the cord, the shadowy thing falls to the ground. But can you roll me a d9, please, Ilios?
Right, so when you say take it back, add it in, so I took a total of 10.
I mean, you took no damage,
Okay.
because as soon as you cut the cord, the curtain went down.
Right, and then I'm sorry, do what again?
A d9, that odd-shaped dice that you probably don't have in your dice bag.
D9.
4, and roll me a d20. 16. Okay, so as you cut it through, you hear Alistair's voice in your head. Ah, well done. But is that going to be good luck or bad luck? I think it's going to be good luck. And whenever you roll damage, you can re-roll any of the damage dice once, but you mustn't use the new rolls. Okay.
Ruby.
So one time you can do this though.
Oh, okay.
So when you're yeah. So you roll a bunch of ones, for example, you can re-roll them into higher numbers. But just the ones.
Ruby, okay. Well, guys, I broke the string and Hallister said something to me, so I think everything's clear now.
Okay. I'll go up because with Tirlai, she or he understands Draconic, so I'll bring Tirlai out to look at the inscription.
The shadow is the key.
Damn wizards, always making things hard. Anybody got a shadow they can shove in this thing?
For shadows, I think.
Sayed's gonna like stand right behind him and say, "Why don't you try standing in front of it? Maybe your shadow will open it." Since Sayed is like emanating light right now.
Okay, so yeah, easy enough to cast either Ilios's or Joseph's shadow onto it, and the shadow falls upon the keyhole, all across the door. Nothing.
Well, I guess we got to keep looking and come back to this.
Did you say like a shadow fell or something like that? I missed the.
So there's a silver
When
cord
Ilios-
connecting these two statues. When Ilios charged through, he cut through the silver cord, and the shadowy curtain that wasn't really a curtain disappeared. So this
okay.
wiggly thing is now no longer there.
Okay.
Well, I guess we got to keep looking for a key.
Yeah, you might be right.
Before we continue on, and before I forget, I'm gonna do one of these.
Ah, always a good idea.
Well, you got light going, and you said you saw a wispy dragon, right?
Yeah, there's the dragon in there, yep. Made of smoke. And if you remember, when you closed the door, it wasn't like anything solid hit the door. But you think of the shadow, at the rate it was traveling, you think it probably would have thumped into the door, but it most certainly did not thump into the door.
Well, we can explore the rest and come back. You know, um, there's still some more doors that we passed.
All right, let's go.
Ishan popped up. What are we doing, guys? I mean, the shadowy dragon here seemed to be harmless. Maybe the key could be in there.
Well, we got light against the shadow, so maybe that'll help. I think we do it while we still have the daylight.
Well,
Good call. Let's do it.
the vampires definitely didn't like that, so I agree. It's a good idea. How long does that spell last for, wizard friend?
An hour.
Fantastic. Plenty of time.
Malcolm, I'm gonna use Tear Light to give myself bright light and a 10-foot radius around myself. So I'll put a 10-foot radius around myself.
Perfect.
I don't know if it's gonna help, but might not hurt.
Okay. Well, if you get separated from Syed, it'll definitely help.
All right, how do we get into this dragon? I wasn't here.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
Up here, around here,
Yeah, follow me, friends.
in this room.
And Ishan starts heading off this way. To the north. No, was this the way you guys came?
It
It
we
was,
came in
yes.
here, I think.
Yeah. So you came in here, and just as a reminder, in this room, there is. Yeah, there's a statue here. This room is lightly obscured by fog. Kind of rises up to kind of above your knees. And remember, there was a kneeling figure here dressed in robes. And turns out that it was just I think you guys discovered that it was just a skeleton underneath there. Syed, do you want to make me a religion check, since I think everybody else failed? So make me a religion check, Syed. I don't know. But
Did you roll one for me, Eric?
Roll cross. Yeah, sorry. Ilios. Yeah. What happened last time? But it's a black marble statue of a cloak woman wielding 2 daggers. So, I don't know. How did you manage to work it out?
Is this where the dragon was? In this door here?
Yep.
All right. Guys ready?
Okay, Ishan pulls out his short bow. Gets ready to shoot.
And I open the
Start my
door.
blade song, by the way, too.
Okay. So the door swings open, and you see a shadowy dragon. Ishan sends out his short bow, and it just and he rolls a natural 20, but it just flows straight through the dragon. So the dragon kind of rushes forward you, not actually making a noise, but then it dissipates. And you see, Ilios, on each side of this octagonal room, there are shredded tapestries. It looks like it once depicted coastal scenes.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
For some reason, my OK Google went off. And it's going to go off again. Yeah, so tapestries. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll walk over and I'll take a look at tapestry from here.
Okay, as you walk into the room, you see standing over here a cloaked nobleman. and he looks like he's standing on a windy cliff overlooking the sea. Now the noble walks over to you, Elios, puts a hand on your shoulder and asks, "We are the best of friends, Glistar, are we not?" And then the vision fades.
Anybody know a Glistar?
You could make history checks. Anybody who think they might know? Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oof. All right. Well, that guy that touched me said that he was friends with somebody named Glistar, so maybe that's important later.
Yep. None of you have heard the name Glistar before. Glister.
All right. And is that part of? Was that triggered when I looked at the painting?
No, when you got to sort of in the middle of the area here, so about there. So it didn't appear to be triggered by the tapestry, rather your proximity in the room.
All right. I'll just stand there and look at the tapestry.
Okay, the tapestry is fairly, as I said, coastal themes. Yeah, coastal scenes and disrepair. And you get close, and then that's all you see.
I'll do the same on the other side.
Yeah, same type of thing.
Is there anything on this wall?
No, or just coastal tapestries.
Well, I guess I look like I scared the dragon off, guys. Where else do you want to go?
All right. Well, we had doors down here on the south, so we can go south. We can go where we're at in south, and there were 2 doors down this corridor we can check out.
Ishan follows close behind. If you remember, Ishan was under the control of the mind flayers, due to be eaten, but you saved him, and he claimed to be he said he was a city watchman. So, yeah, he's decided to join you on your noble quest, but he was a watchman in the city. Now, which doors do you think, Joseph? There's 2 of them.
Ishan, have you heard of Glistar?
Let me think about it. Glister. History is wisdom or intelligence? They're both +0. Nope. Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. But, 2 doors here. What do you think, Joseph?
I'll listen to that first one right in front of him and see what I hear.
Okay, make a perception check. So you put your ears up and listen. Don't hear any footsteps, any growls, anything like that.
Well, then I'll open the door and go on in.
Okay, I like the boldness. No longer defeated by doors.
Well,
So
didn't
go.
want any pepper traps. Just figured we'd go.
That's the spirit. So once again, this room is likely obscured by fog, coming up well above your knees, Joseph. And the walls are lined with small iron hooks, and they look like the type of hooks that you'd put a painting up on, like so you could hook a painting on. But they're all empty. And yeah. And hanging from a hook on the east side of the wall is a gold horn encrusted with gems.
Huh.
So against here.
Oh.
Eastern side, so over here.
I'll look and see if there's any kind of trap design I can see. Not that I've watched Balin enough.
Okay, so make an investigation check to see if you can work out if it's trapped in any way. So Ishan kind of points out a few things as you go through it, and you look closely, and it doesn't appear to be trapped. But all of a sudden, You find yourself, Joseph, in a great hall buttressed by 6 columns, looming above 6 blindfolded adventurers bound to the column with rope. A hollow voice issues a terrible command. Umbraxakar! Give these fools the death they deserve! And a cone of necrotic energy erupts from you, Joseph, as a shadow dragon engulfs the nearest prisoner, a male dwarf stripped of gear with his breath weapon. As the dwarf shrivels and dies, an undead shadow rises from the corpse. Vision ends.
Okay.
I'll give you a copy.
Do I take any damage?
Nope. No damage at all.
Get the shadow, get the shadow. Maybe that's the key.
So, that is the full description. And with that, yeah, this is it. The vision ends, but it was like you were actually there, Joseph.
Okay.
And
Can I
this is
take the what was on the hook?
Yeah. So just grab it from the hook. Make an intelligence check, Joseph.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a fine looking horn, no doubt about it. You look at it and just the sheer value of it, you figure it's worth at least 2,500 gold pieces. It's nice.
All right, I'll take it over to Saeed and everybody else and put it in and let them see it. Then we'll put it in the hole. Let's see if they see anything different than me.
Okay. I'm going to say only Syed can do this as well. Syed, make sorry, it should have been a history check there, Joseph, but I think you would have failed anyway with that roll. So, Syed, history check, please. Yeah, this looks nice. That's about all you can say. If anybody else is proficient in history, they can have a go.
Not it.
Yeah, I'm not not proficient.
Let's have a look. Is Krosk? No, Krosk isn't either. Oh, we're good.
So just put that in the party loot.
Ishan says to Joseph, "Hey, what do you think all these visions mean? I mean, we have people being massacred. We have old friends, it seems. What do you think it means?"
We're gonna have to find more of these to unravel this puzzle.
I think you're right.
Something must have happened bad, I think, but we'll find out as we go.
Yeah, we have people being massacred and old friends on a cliff. Bushy.
Yeah.
Okay, so heading down that way, Joseph. Now these are candle-lit halls, so there's some candles here. Other than that, nothing much of note.
Did you guys already go in this door before?
Yeah, it's the same room.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say, Balin, what do you think?
Sorry, did you say me?
Yeah, Balin, what do you think?
Oh,
Left
sorry.
or right? Where do you want to go?
Oh,
Passing the torch, man.
oh,
The
well,
leader.
these,
It's
are these
very
pits
like.
here?
Yeah, there's 2 pits on both of them. They're both open 20-foot pits. If you'd like to
Oh,
get closer, if you want to know more.
Not when you say it like that. No. I think they go to the same place, Joseph. But maybe.
Which one do you want to jump over?
Neither. But let's. I guess. Well, yeah. Let's go up.
I can go down and take a look. I can walk down the wall.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Elios, this
Yeah,
is all
can
you.
walk on walls, man.
So you walk down into the pit, Elios?
Yep, I'll take my time and walk down the wall.
Okay, so A big open pit, you get down easily enough, but as you go down, it's just completely and utterly black. Like, not just the absence of light from above, but as soon as you get kind of down above the lip, it's just absolutely pitch black. And you go down a little bit, and 20 feet. You're going to search around at the bottom, see what you can find.
Let me see if I have something other than dark vision for light. So does my dark vision have any impact?
Nope. Nope. Still pitch black, even with dark vision.
Yeah, I'll light a torch and see what happens.
Still complete and utter darkness.
All right. Well, I'll just drop it and head back up then.
Okay. Which side?
I'll walk around the walls, though, over to this side.
Okay,
And
so
then
avoiding the floor. Yep.
Well, it just kind of kept going, and darkness just got so dark I couldn't see anything, no matter what I
And
did.
as you step out, Elios, a booming voice echoes around. Turn back now or abandon hope.
Haven't heard that before.
Do we recognize the voice?
No.
Okay.
It was definitely not Hallister, put it that way.
Oh, we didn't come this far.
But what is the person or creature who put this here? Like, what? We've come down 20 odd levels of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. But hey, if you say turn around and abandon hope, we're heading back home.
Yep. That's enough for me, guys. I'm out. Hey, Elios, just for peace of mind, mind if I throw you a rope, and I'll jump across holding that rope?
Well, why don't we have one person on the other side hold the other end? You
Yeah.
guys can use it to cross, and then we can pull the last person over.
Yep. I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I'm not as good. I can't walk on walls, so I'm gonna.
Isn't it 20 feet? It's 10 feet across, so we can jump across if you have strength over 10, right?
That's correct.
Hey, way
I'm just
to
gonna-
shame me, Joseph. I'm not that strong. I'm quick, but I'm not that strong.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
neither is Cyan.
Sorry about that. I'll just jump over. And I'll say, well, I'll help you guys out.
Hey,
We'll get
maybe
the
you
rope
can
and we'll
hold
do
the
that
rope
whole
on
thing.
this side. Down on that?
Ishan, how strong is Ishan? Ah, this is no problem. He jumps over and lands over here. Come on, it's easy. Just pump your quads.
Or we can put you guys in the hole, and then one of us can jump across, and you guys can climb out of the portable hole.
That's true too. Yeah.
Across the sand. This is just far too complicated for me. Watch this. And he jumps over, totters a little bit on the edge, and eventually just makes it with his 10 strength.
With my enhanced strength, can I throw Balin over?
Sure, if you make me an athletics check at advantage.
All right, I will try that here.
Actually, Malcolm,
Not
before
sure.
he does that, I'll come over and help him too. I can walk across this wall here.
All
I
right.
was gonna say I don't know how I feel about this, Kate. I've seen your rolls before.
I mean,
No,
you
I
can say
haven't
no if you like
rolled
Balin to, you're not a dwarf, but you're
No,
under
no, this is fine. I've been in worse. There you go.
Whee!
Oh, that was great. I should always fly over pits like that.
Come on, Syed, you're next.
Athletics check to see if you tumble and stand up, or if you fall over.
Sure,
Yeah,
that's a good
of course.
idea. Dexterity check. Or acrobatic. There you go, no problem. You fly over, tuck into a little barrel roll, and do a nice 3-point landing, with 2 feet on the ground, one arm, the other arm outstretched. You stand up. Very cool.
As soon as Syed sees them going towards him, he's gonna missy step over.
Come on, Syed. All the nice things you've done for me, let me just throw you over. I can do it.
Just for
No,
fun, Kenny.
Syed's gonna be over.
Just for fun.
I
Kenny,
think
make
the
an
athletics check would have hurt you, actually, right? You have like a 0 or -1.
I have -2 on
Oh,
Oh, that would have been
strength.
bad.
Hey, just for fun though, make
Athletics,
an athletics check at advantage. See if it would have worked. Just for funsies. Ah, there we go. You'd have been fine. The Kane, you can bound over the hole if you like, no problem.
All right. Boom.
Yeah, you just do a
See,
standing
guys, look at
laundry.
that. Huh?
What's your strength now, Kane? 22. Is it?
22. Wow.
Oh, did we get a chance to like read the books or no?
Yes.
Oh, I think there was a questioner, wasn't it, whether Syed or Joseph read it? Or was
Oh,
it
yeah.
Syed? I think you gave it to Syed, is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look at the book and be like, "That's way too much reading for me, my friend. This is more in line for what you're seeker of knowledge."
And Said will say, you got the next one.
And you did have some downtime, so feel free to add 2 to your intelligence score, Syed.
Yeah, that would have happened last session.
Yeah.
And Joseph, you're an elf, right? So, and you'll still be around 100 years from now. You can just use this book 100 years from now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true. Don't know what the cap is. 30, I think.
I don't know where Syed's going. He's getting ready to live forever too.
What's your intelligence now, Syed?
22.
Ooh, wow.
Nice.
So as intelligent as Kane is strong. Excellent. Well, that was a amusing digression. We got across the pit. What do you think, Syed? Should we check out this other pit or we'll just move on?
I think we should just move on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pick a direction. Good
Yeah,
to see you,
I was just gonna say, he's the bold one. I was gonna say whatever we behind that door might be down south, but we might as well see what's up north first.
Yeah, my thought was it doesn't feel like there's much left to the north. Let's clear the north and start heading south.
Yeah,
You
I'm good
see
with that.
across on the west, or the east, over here, is a bunch of bats, and they're just hanging out on the ceiling. And the walls and floor of this chamber here is covered with the component for fireball, which you all know is bat poop or guano. So just guano. The creatures kind of shriek and move a little bit, but they don't go to attack you or anything like that. But there's a lot of bat shit down here.
Hey, Syed, you want some bat guano? I see some bats over there.
I don't know how to do that spell. Funny enough.
Oh yeah, Elias, I'll talk to you later, but I'll tell him about the
The incident with
your
Fireball.
daughter. Yeah. That's a thing, Elios. I'll tell you about it later.
All right, well, do we want to go over and risk possibly waking up the bats or not waking up the bats and see what's up here?
Yeah, let's go the other way first. I don't like bat shit.
Joseph's already heading that way too.
Are the bats disturbed by the light at all?
Yes, they are. They shriek and they kind of fly up this way, getting out of your holiness, and they kind of take up residence around like this. I'll say.
Okay. I'll tell them that the bats left. You guys still wanted to check it out over there.
Are we seriously talking about collecting bat poop? Honestly, don't understand you wizards.
Good job, Batman.
All right, so. Oh, wait 1 second.
Oh, we see something. We got company.
Everybody back up a bit. So come back like to about here. And as your, yeah, that's about right. So about where they are, Joseph. As you get closer, kind of minding your own business and talking about bat guano, you hear the voices of human chanting coming from here. And the chanting is quite loud, which is why you didn't, have to make any type of stealth check, but it's very loud. I will point out that your sunshine is slowly leaking into the room, Valen. Sorry, Syed, are you still? Are you okay with that?
I'll ask him, should I turn it off? Are we trying to be stealthy?
Keep it on. There's dark stuff down here. We've seen a bunch of shadows and mists and
Maybe a little bit
vampires.
friendly as well. Maybe we'll walk into something that's better than startling them.
Sounds good.
Does it sound like monk chanting, Malcolm?
Darkness quench the sun. Darkness swallow the moon. We are nothing but the night.
Keep the
Darkness
light on.
quench the sun. Darkness swallow the moon. We are nothing but the night. Goes around.
Yeah, keep the light on,
and
Saeed.
around
Definitely keep the
and
light on.
around. But yes, it does sound like monk chanting. They're just saying that over and over and over again, like a chant.
So would I know what the purpose of that chant would be since I'm a monk?
Make a religion check.
Why do they make religion intelligence? That doesn't make sense.
You suspect it's some type of ceremony. It could be in the hope to summon something. It could be a rite of passage. But they're definitely reciting some type of religious creed that obviously values darkness and values the darkness, yeah.
Well, it could be a couple of things. If they're summoning something, we might want to run in there and interrupt them before they finish.
Good call.
You know, Kane, I'm all gung ho. I'm like, you want me to do it? I could run in there. I could do it.
Yeah, let's just make sure we stay in the light. Let's not run outside of the light.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Let's get on, boys! Shan rushes in with the rest of you. Now what you see some cultists, they're all kneeling and they're chanting that thing over and over again. You notice this particular person has rats just covering him, just absolutely every corner of him. And the rest of the people bring up their swords, get ready to attack. And let's just roll this quickly. So everybody roll into initiative. Okay, so while they're looking around to attack you, they're still continuing their chant. Darkness quench the sun. Darkness swallow the moon. We are nothing but the night. And once again, this guy is just stock still with rats crawling all over his body. He doesn't go to attack. He doesn't bring up a sword. But he continues to chant it. Balin. His cultists continue to chant. What do you do?
Hit the rat guy.
That's what I was thinking. Hit the rat guy. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the rat guy. I'm gonna use steady aim, and I'm gonna try to get him.
All right. That hits. Arrow thocks into him.
All right. So I had advantage with steady aim, so it'll be sneak attack.
Darkness quench the sun. Darkness swallow the moon. And Yuan just absolutely thocks him in the chest, and he's looking really bad. But still he considers, we are nothing but the night. Darkness quench the moon. That hits. Quench the sun. We are nothing but the night. And another 80. So now there's 2 arrows buried deep in him, and he continues. Darkness quench the sun. Darkness swallow the moon. We are nothing but the... And he falls to the ground, and rats just continue to swarm over his body. And he wasn't really trying to defend himself. He was completely and utterly focused on this chant.
I didn't like that song.
The rest of them are still saying it as they're looking to attack. Darkness quench the sun! Darkness swallow the moon! We are nothing but the night! Assume that's your turn, Balance. Say it. Yep.
Alright, Syed is gonna do a chill touch in the closest one.
Chill touch. Right here. So your ghostly hands reaches out, grabs the heart of the creature and squeezes it. We have darkness quench the sun! Darkness swallow the... And he falls down as you rip the life out of him.
Can you reorder the turn order? My guy's out of order.
Sure. So
I should be out after Saeed.
Oh, sure. So, yep. Joseph.
Alright, Joseph's going to charge up to here and attack this guy with just Booming Blade. The tier life first.
Okay, nice. So the Booming Blade.
21.
That Booming Blade whoosh, goes off right mid-sentence once again. Darkness fall! He falls down and hits on the ground.
Alright, and then I'll move to here and I'll attack this one here. I know he's
Okay. Darkness quench the sun! Darkness swallow the moon! And with a 13 hits. Drive Tyrolite deep into his body. Darkness quench the sun! Darkness! There he goes.
That's it for me.
Alright, cool. Kane.
Alright, I'm gonna run up here, and I'm gonna hit this guy here.
Quench the sun! Darkness swallow the moon! What are you attacking with?
I'm gonna attack with Flamethrower, but for some reason it's not coming up. That's weird. Let me try this again here.
Sure. Darkness quench the sun! Darkness swallow the moon!
Find your damn sword!
Oh man, the guy just, he stops his groaning as you just slash into him. Flame fang and he erupts in a ball of flame and a little crispy bit on the ground.
That was 25. I'll move up to here and I'll hit this other guy.
Darkness quench the sun! Darkness swallow the moon! Oh, goes onto fire, you stab him and oh my goodness, it's a massacre! Down he goes!
Nice.
This
All
one
right.
guy with a slightly shaky voice is saying, darkness quench the sun! Darkness swallow the moon! Oh yeah, we have nothing but the night! Alright, but it is his turn. His darkness! Quench the sun! Darkness swallow the moon! We are nothing but the night! And he swings at Joseph, and not even close to hitting Joseph. Helios!
Alright, well let me send you to the darkness, if that's what you want.
We are nothing but the night! So your battle hex just...
Yeah, I'm not raging. Not raging, so it's only 14. Alright.
14 is enough. And the guy collapses to the ground in the heat. As you might know, the average cultist is your, Joe down the road who's a grocer by day. So, not all cultists are super powerful, but you may say, oh wait, there's a swarm of rats and the rats just take off down here.
If it's important, I still got another 2 attacks.
Well, I mean, so I'll say you take a 2 attacks and you just match up these creatures. Well, that was a little one-sided. I don't know. It's okay. I guess cultists are a special breed. What are you thinking, Ilios?
Well, they could have been trying to summon something or charge up some kind of power or something, so it's probably best that we interrupted them before they finished.
You're very wise, my friend.
Right. Anybody about to listen to the door? You just want me to open it?
I'll just open it.
Okay,
We like to live there.
the door is unlocked, but you go to pull it towards you, and you hear the faint sounds of grunting behind it. Hold the door, Elliot. Hold the door.
Did he say my name?
No, he said Zelaya, not Elliot. Zelaya. I might have said Elios by mistake, but I meant to say Zelaya.
That would
Hold
have
the
been
door,
creepy.
Zelaya. We can't let them in. They can't interrupt. Hold the door.
Sounds like another.
Kane, help me open this door.
I'm on it. Let's do this.
So why don't you both of you make athletics check as opposed to advantage? Both of you make an athletics check. I don't think Elias is still raging, so that'll be a 14, but a 27. And you both get into it and absolutely rip open the door. And you see two more cultists saying, "Shit." Okay, so the go opens again. Two cultists looking like Bob, who runs the grocery store down the road, looking innocently back. Yeah, this is going to be a short fight.
I like how I threw open the door and somehow I'm surprised that there's something behind it.
I guess I should have told you. I heard somebody talking, holding the door.
Sorry, my phone, my signal died there for a second. So, yeah, warm open. Oh, shit. Frost saying, I can't be bothered. You guys deal with these guys. They're pathetic. They're not worth my time. And the cultist says, for sure! And charges forward. Goes for Kane. Did you all die this day by my hand? And he rolls a 5.
Did he cut off his own foot?
Almost. Ishan takes a step back and says, come on, Elios. See if you can get them in one round.
All right, go see your shadows. I'm gonna whack at the guy in front of me first.
Okay. Ugh. Sure, take me. You just clear this cultist in two.
All right, the one in front of Kane.
Okay. Cut it in two. Sure, take me to the night. That's the two cultists. Back. And yeah. Massacre. In this room, there's a table in the center there. Bearing a small pile of treasure, along with bottles of oils and flickering candles.
Hey, they said, well, they were trying to hold the door. They didn't want to let us in until they finished their ceremony. So I think we need to hurry up and interrupt whatever's going on.
You hear more chants coming from this room over here.
Come on, let's move it.
Yep, let's keep rolling.
Okay, as you move it, I'm going to take a little pause here, put some kids to bed, and then we'll get back to what's in that next room. Okay, be right back in just a little bit, guys.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye. Okay, nice. Bellin.
I yell, show off, Joseph. I'm gonna come up here, and I'll first shot's gonna hit this guy.
All right.
Try to hit this guy. 22 hit.
That hits. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna use I'll use sneak on this one. Boo, 20.
20. Okay, got it.
I'll hit him again
Okay, that hits.
for 16 more.
Got it.
All right, and he's still going, so I'll hit him again.
Okay.
Ah, 16 is a miss. I take it.
Yeah, it is. But regardless,
All right.
thanks to your magical bow, you managed to get purchase on this creature. It's 2 arrows. Sinking deep
All right.
into this guy.
Pretty good. All right.
Okay.
Hang there.
This guy is still alive. Hasn't been. So he's going to throw a dagger at Helios. And throws it. 11 misses terribly. He takes a few steps back. Now this person. Comes right up next to Elios, but it's going to require a dash action to do that, so that'll be his turn, I think. Yep. Side.
Alright, Side's gonna keep it simple. It's just gonna do a chill touch. Let them kind of take care of it.
Alright.
This
okay.
closest one.
Closest one.
27 for 17.
And you reach out, a chill touch around this creature's arm. If it has one, I don't know, but it does. Does 0 damage whatsoever. You reach in looking for your chill touch to grab a heart or something. There's nothing to grab, and no damage is done.
Alright, well, Syed is just gonna kind of sit back. And that's it.
Okay. This one over here does. Oops. It's resized a little. It's going to move over here right next to Elios. Still blinded by the sight of Syed there, putting in its radiance. But it just comes out in this shadowy blade forms in its hand. And it swings and rolls a 16, so misses. That's with disadvantage. Swings again. And rolls a 12, so thanks to the bright light, that means you weren't hit twice. You would have hit on the normal roll. So the bright light covers it. It's covering where his eyes would be. This guy's still alive. He's going to throw his dagger. He's going to throw his dagger. Oh, actually, no. He's going to come up here, right next to Elios. He's going to reach out with a hand and just reaches out gently and tries to just tap you. And he's going to cast second level. Armor class is 19. So this guy reaches out and you see nasty necrotic energy and he reaches out to touch you, but you swerve to the side just slightly, no damage done. Okay. And this shadow assassin. He's going to look at Elios once again, blinded by the light once again, but the shadowy blade emerges from his hands. And a 25 and a 25, so that'll hit even with disadvantage. So take 6 piercing and 8 necrotic, if you're immune to both of those, right?
Oh yeah, resistant to everything.
So take 7 points of damage, and roll me a d4. Your strength score is reduced by 1. So take 1 off your strength as the creature sucks the life out of you. Krosk, keep it simple. He does another produce flame on the creature. And oh, there we go. 22 points of damage. So Krosk sends out this flame. This creature starts getting a little crispy. It is still alive though. Ishan! What foul magic is this? I expect to hit things that are alive and moving. This is craziness. But he rushes forward, showing his bravery anyway, and attached the shadow to the north of you guys. He swings his longsword once, twice. Rolls a natural 20 one time, and does 7 points of damage. Check the wording. He only does 3 points of damage. He resists most of it. But fortunately, 3 points of damage is enough unless a shadowy creature goes through. So he hits it. It's barely getting any purchase. But then it does get purchase, and it flicks through the shadow, and the shadow disappears into a cloud. Hey!
Alright, I'm gonna push by whatever our friend's name is here.
Ishan.
Sean. Okay. Push up through him. I think I'm going to strike at the shadow.
Okay.
I will use Flame Tongue. Red.
So where's Kane? So this one here? This one?
The shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. So your flame tongue does deep and great, does some damage. Creature crackles a little bit of fire.
Alright, that's the enhanced Divine Smite there.
5, got it.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and do this then. I'm gonna hit him with my Divine Smite also, since he seems to be. That'll be that. And now I will swing my second.
Wait, roll me another d8. It's undead.
Oh, okay.
So you do extra
All right,
d8
hold on. Another 1d8. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, not the best, but still better than nothing. All right, so I'll swing again here.
Hits again.
And I will hit with another Divine Smite.
Alright.
And then, let's see. So then my Enhanced Divine Smite. And he's undead, so I get another. So it's 2d8.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. So with your Divine Smite, you hit this guy with your holy weapon. That. 12, 22, 31. Okay, so with your Holy Avenger almost attacked you with Flame Bay. He doesn't like it. It's your Divine Smite. Does extra damage to it. Fire, energy from Flame Tank, but he is still up. Helios!
Alright. So, start with the living guy.
Okay.
I think. Let me see.
Yeah, this is a little guy.
Yeah, I'm just looking at. Yeah, okay. So. Shit.
What's going on, man? Second one though does hit. Boom. And do 14 points of damage. Now the guy is looking messed up, but he is still alive. And even in this desperate situation that the chants continue, darkness quench the sun, darkness swallow the moon, darkness claim this dungeon and all that dwell within. Something slightly different. That's your turn, and Monk Unarmed Strike misses. So, fire blows for Monk Unarmed Strike doesn't work.
Alright, that's it.
Helios? Okay, nice. Joseph.
I'll go there and I'll attack this one here with Green Flame Blade.
Okay. So 21. So what are you attacking?
This one here.
Okay, cool. Yep, that hits. Once again.
Okay, so that one takes 27. And this guy takes 9.
buff and disrupt in the green plains, but they both survive that attack.
That guy, 19 on that guy?
Yep, got 19 hits. 7 points of damage to this one.
Yep, out on top. And then I move back.
Okay, so yep, takes 7 points of damage. His weapon gets nice and deep. Bella!
All right. I probably can't tell which one's the. They're just shadows. I can tell which one's wounded. I'll try to target that guy.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
That hits.
26.
This one here, was it this one?
Yeah, the one right in front of Helios. Yep.
As the arrow hits into it, dissipates just dissipating smoke. That took it out.
Right. And I'll target this guy with my second shot.
Sure. That hits. So your arrow digs deep into him. He screams in pain. He falls over dead. But Shadow appears over his corpse. So that's your two attacks.
Man.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, now. This guy is still a non-shadow. He is just going to throw his is it? Let's see what it is. And he's going to rush up to Helios. He's going to do the same thing. Reach out with a hand and just hit you. And there's an 18 hit.
Nope.
19. So close. So once again, this green energy tries to get out. Just tap any part of exposed skin, but you dodge out of the way. No damage done. What do you think to do? That would be nice. Say it.
Alright, Scythe doesn't actually have much he can do to these things. So, he's actually gonna do a mind sliver on this one.
Mind sliver, nice. Saving throw. Oops, on this one, intelligence saving throw. Roll with a 9. So that will work, I believe. As your mind sliver. Look at the guy's mind. Was this guy, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 9 points of damage to him. Okay, cool.
Doesn't it give it disadvantage on something?
It subtracts a d4 on its next saving throw.
Okay, nice. So that's your turn, Side?
Yep.
Okay, so once again, being bathed in this light, they're not very effective, but they're going to take a swing at Helios anyway. The first swing goes wide, blinded by the light. The second swing goes wide again. Once again, without the light, you would have been hit there twice. This one swings over right next to Helios up here as well. It's going to do 2 more Shadow Blade attacks. That one will hit. 19 on disadvantage. So 6 necrotic and 6 piercing and 10 necrotic, but that'll be 8 because you're raging. And roll me a d4, please, Helios. Your strength score is reduced by 4. So this one here also goes for Helios. 2 Shadow Blades attack at disadvantage, a 13 and a 19. So the next one hits as well at disadvantage. So take 13 necrotic damage, but you're reduced to 6 because you're raging. Roll me a d4. Your strength score is reduced by 3. What's your strength score now, Helios?
I'm down to 11.
Interesting.
Fortunately, I don't need it.
Okay. Said no, but no, barbarian never. Cross, will you produce flame? And he will hit, say, this one with 17 points of damage as a fire produce flame. Hits him. Sean says, you're right there. Elias, you're looking a little bit weak. Maybe you should stand aside and let me take the hits.
I'll be fine.
Alright, that's it, an upper. Swings twice with his two-handed long sword. And it hits once. For 2 slashing hits. There's something magical about these creatures that makes it hard to hit. Not for Kane though. Kane, what do you got?
Sorry, I have myself muted.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing at the shadow in front of me. Let's see if I can do some damage here.
Alright, swinging with your flame time.
Yep.
And that hits. Oh, erupts in fire once again. What's your damage? Yeah, with oh, nice.
Huh?
Hey, cool, still up.
Still up? All right, I'll swing again at him. Let's see here. Let's do that.
Hits once again. Oh, nice hit. 24 damage, and that is enough for the creature to dissipate. Exactly 24 points left. So that the shadowy
Nice.
form just goes away.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, Elias, feeling a little bit weaker, surrounded by these shadowy creatures. What do you do?
All right. So I'll go ahead and whack at that one in the corner first.
This one? Okay.
This one right here.
Oh, okay, sure. Swinging the battle axe, yeah, get purchase 11 points of damage. And once again, swinging, getting good purchase again for another 9 points of damage.
All right, and then the guy in front of me, I'm going to spend 1 key for Flurry of Blows.
Nice.
But with Flurry of Blows, I am also going to add on Hand of Harm.
You can now replace each of the unarmed strikes with Hand of Healing. So you heal yourself?
No, I can either do Hand of Healing or Hand of Harm,
Oh, I see.
but I can only do but only one of them can be Hand of Harm. So
Okay.
I get 2 attacks, 2 unarmed attacks.
Let's say the first one then is Hand of Harm.
Okay. So, oops. Let me do the attack first.
Sure.
There we go. Right,
So
26.
That hits. So it does 2.
2 rage and 10 necrotic.
Okay, still standing.
And it takes the. Did I do that right? Hand of Harm.
Bludgeoning was just a D8, so I think there's must be extra stuff.
Okay. It did 6 and 4. Okay. And then my next unarmed attack will be on the same guy.
Sure. Wow. Those are some strong bits here. So you absolutely clock him. The guy leans back for a second, stunned by it, but he shakes off. You'll have to do better than that.
Right, and that's it.
Okay, nice. Joseph.
I'll move up there, and I will Ray of Frost on him. No,
On who?
this guy.
No, 13 hits.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, 8 points of cold damage is it? Almost freezes him in place, but he's still standing. The barbarian couldn't take him down, the blade salmon couldn't take him down. It's your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Bellin.
All right. I will target this guy in the corner here.
Okay, so you're firing off your arrows. 20. Ugh. Hits him. Nice.
Okay.
15. Okay, still up. Second one. 19. Ugh. Hits him as well.
Little sneak on there. Terrible sneaks. 24.
Oops, almost healed up to 24. That's bad. Yeah, 24 points of damage. Down as your arrows sink into him.
Oh, that's it then.
Okay, so once again, this guy is going to reach out with some type of spell. He's going to try and what am I? Second level spell. Once again, doesn't hit. You dodge out the way, and so this necrotic energy is just wasted. Syed.
Alright, Syed is gonna do something. He's gonna cast Crown of Stars, but at 8th level.
What?
So he's gonna have just 2 extra stars. The same thing, just 2 extra stars.
Alright. How long do the stars last? How long would we use them?
An hour.
Nice. And you're concentrating on that?
No concentration.
Oh, nice spell. Can you use it in the same turn you cast it?
Yes, I believe so.
So 21 does it. Who are you going for?
The one directly in front right there.
This is a human still. Do you want to cast it on him?
Actually I'll move up to see if they see anyone. Oh, okay, now I see this one. So I'll attack that one.
Okay, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
No, the 21. If it hits,
Oh, does it hit?
it's
It does hit. It does do radiant damage, and the thing just fires towards him and just picks it up.
Alright, and that's it.
Nice. Okay, my last shadow is going to attack Helios once again at disadvantage due to the light. He rolls an 11 with that. Frost casts Produce Flame on the creature. Oh, it's good. 32 damage. Alright, nice one, Frost. Ishan is going to attack the creature as well with his long sword, swinging out twice. Unfortunately, both attacks miss. No damage is done. Okay.
Sorry, I was muted again. All right. Can I reach this guy here? To poke through or something?
Nope.
All right.
You could walk around like here and not. I mean, you could get to there without invoking attacks of opportunity.
All right. I will. Thank you. I will do that. I'm going to use Flame Tongue on him.
Nice. So, Flame Tongue hits. Ah, and the creature, just erupts into flame once again and goes down.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to go up to this guy here because he looked at me funny.
Yep. And so to a total of 18 points of damage. Once again, you drive your sword deep into him. He erupts into flame. He screams. And a shadow comes in his place.
All right. It's my turn.
Okay, Ilios.
All right. Well, that changed my plan. So now we will go back to.
Yeah, that hits. 15 points of damage. Nice. This dissipates a little bit. And once again, you hit him again. Another 8 points of damage. It's still holding form. It's only just appearance. It's still looking pretty strong.
And I will do just another flurry of blows, but just a regular one this time.
Okay.
So 2 unarmed strikes.
Check the 17. I think that hits. Yeah, both of them hit. So that's a total of 22. See the blows rain down upon this creature. It's just appeared. It's having a bad day. Like, I am a shadow. I have come to life. And he does just start massacring him as he appears. Joseph, you going to add to the massacre?
Might as well. Go here. Oh, booming blade.
Booming blade. 37 does hit with a booming.
Take that damage, and then Tear Life second attack.
Tear Life second attack hits.
And I'll move
Slash
back
it
here.
for a further 11. Okay, it's looking messed up. Bellin, it's up to you to save the day. Are you going to save possibly Ilioth from getting even weaker? Can you finish the
Do my
creature?
best.
Let's see what happens.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodness. Come on, man. Too much. It just screams and goes down. Okay, with that. Yeah, all active creatures are dead. So, it can go combat. Alright, well done. Soundscape just refreshing. Can you sound off in just a second? No. No. This one. Alright, so every time, I should have mentioned this, every time you called one of the shadow, one of these arcs from the tower to the cloud like short-circuited. So now the cloud just disappears as all these pillars are no longer powered.
Now, are they pillars that are also supporting the roof?
Yeah, yes, I guess, yep.
Okay, that's that plan.
Okay. Now, I will point out that there were some things you saw on a desk back here. Guys, there's like a bunch of treasure over there. Maybe we should grab it.
Hey, Saeed, you're right there, Saeed.
Check it out.
Come on, Saeed, pick it up.
So we'll pick it up.
Okay. You get this. We'll say Syed richly cast Detect Magic on it, and you try and get some type of energy from it, and none of it is magical.
All right. We'll put it in party loot.
Cool. Good stuff.
Not too bad I already got a mask. All right, shall we check that door?
Yeah,
Either way.
do it. I'm right by your side.
Well, Kane, I feel a little bit weaker, so I may not be able to help you with this one.
Okay.
So does someone listen at the door? See? Kane, there you go, right there. Make a perception check, Kane.
Perception.
You notice two things.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some like whimpering sounds, like and you smell the faint trace of urine.
I'm sorry, the faint what?
Smell of urine, piss.
Oh,
If you allow me to be crass.
okay. Not so good. All right. I'm assuming somebody is getting something done to them against their will. I'm going to go ahead and push the door open.
Okay, you see a bunch of the same cultists all holding their swords and saying, "Ah, Naj, darkness preserve us. Oh my goodness. You killed them all. What the hell?" And
Throw down your arms now, or we'll kill you too.
So they're going to attack. Kane, roll me
Guess
a
what answer that
d20.
question.
Roll me a d20.
D20 coming
Roll
up.
low. Kane, you take 3 points of damage. Elios, you take 1 point of damage. And this is just going to be another massacre. So I'm going to say you all enter the room. Swords are swinging, axe firing, flying, arrows flying, chill touch flying. And in a matter of just a few seconds, you manage to massacre all of these creatures down. Unless there's something else you'd like to do. But we can just take it as written that you just destroy all of these people.
No, but we haven't been checking their bodies. Do their bodies have anything of significance when they collapse?
They all carry a scimitar. That's it. And there was 6 longbows from these 6. See? No, just a whole bunch of scimitars. And I'll say 10 daggers you find. Because we're throwing daggers around. But are you happy with just doing this as a massacre?
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, so this is very, very one-sided. So they were chanting as well as they attacked you. Darkness quench the sun, darkness swallow the moon, darkness claim this dungeon and all that dwell within. And yeah. So that's it.
By the way, does anybody have any way of restoring my strength?
I'll try to do a lay on hands to see if that does something for you. So I'll expend.
I don't think that'll do it. I think that'll just give me hit points. I need like probably a restoration or greater restoration or something.
Okay.
Cross
that.
thing.
Okay. Let me just check type of damage it did. Okay, Cross comes over, give you a once over, Elios, and says, "Nah, man, nothing I can do for you, bro. You're gonna have to just bed rest is what I recommend. Just find someone, put your feet up. I'm sure your strength will come back after that."
All right, then onward we go. I don't need my strength anyways.
All right. Heading south. Ishan sidles up to Joseph. So is this what you guys do like on a regular basis? Like destroy cults, take them down? Is this kind of your modus operandi?
Well, actually, technically, I'm exploring the dungeon because there's going to be a book written about my adventures by the great Volo. So it's kind of just like, just documenting my life through the Undermountain, along with, and I gesture to the fine fellows, along with the fine fellows of Troll Skull.
But it's mostly about you?
Well, isn't everything?
Wow, that sounds really cool. Hey, when the book comes out, can I get a signed copy? Is that cool?
Most definitely.
I'm sure it's going to be a collector's item before long. Unless, of course, you publish 1,000 copies or something, but yeah. Sure, it's going to be a fine book. Bestseller. Water Deep Times. A bestseller for sure.
I'm a man with taste. I like it.
Okay, so heading further down, the very smooth stone gives way to a more of a cavern-like appearance. Yeah, so lots of tunnels, much like the place you entered from down here.
Malcolm, I don't know what happened, but my screen glitched again, and I can see the whole map now. And I can't even click on my token. So
That sounds
I'll
like
I'll
a
get out of roll
question,
20.
my friend. Yep.
I'll try roll 20 and try it again.
Okay, so keep exploring, I guess.
Let's do it.
What's in these tunnels? But
Let's
keep
go
an eye.
west. Just finish this off over here.
Okay.
Well, I'm with you there, Joseph.
Oh, dead end.
Not a dead end. A tunnel descending down deeper into the dungeon of the Mad Mage. That'll take you down to level 19 if you go down there.
Oh. Intriguing.
Are we done on this level?
Well, it could be, but
They were trying to summon something, I think.
No, I mean we haven't gone everywhere here yet and seen, but I mean, before I go down a level, I need to go up a couple levels to do something. So if we can either finish this level off, or I need to go up to a few levels.
All right, let's finish this level off.
Okay.
South, Joseph?
Yeah, let's go. It's, you and
Let's
me,
go.
Kane. This just loops all the way around over to
Sure
here.
does. All right.
So I'll just go over to here and spits us out here, which we kind of. Let's go. We connects to a place we've already been. We can go south. Just go east,
Okay.
and you'll see what it comes out at.
East.
Yeah, now we can go south from here. Lead the way.
There's a door, or keep going.
Door. Go for it.
All right. Now
Let's
listen.
wait for the whole party. The whole party's spread out. Let's wait till the whole party gets here.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do you want me to just drag you over Balance side and Helios?
sure.
No, I want you to try and delete mine because I can still see the whole map.
Can you see it now?
Negative. So now let's try it again. I'll drag my guy over there. Oh, I still see it, but I'll pretend like I don't.
That is strange.
Yeah, that's happened to me before too. A few levels down, my back.
Which?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have the ability to press a magic button and see through your eyes, so I know what your character can see. I don't see the entire dungeon, so I don't know. Maybe it's best if you just pretend. Okay, but Kane, you're investigating this door down here.
Yep, the one I'm standing next to. I'm gonna listen.
No, this is bad. No, this is bad. It can't be happening. No, it's not true. No. That's what you hear.
Awesome. I'm gonna throw open the door and go, surprise!
Hey, you throw open the door, yell surprise. And what you see in here is that, well, firstly, it's just absolutely rank. It stinks of rotting flesh. And you see something in the corner there that looks very like the vampire spawns that attacked you. But as you pull it down, giant surprise, you no. You're not real. Not be surprised. No. No, it's not happening. It's not really there. It's not really there. Go away. No, it's not real.
I'm gonna approach said creature with my sword, and I will ignite flame tongue, and I go, this is pretty real.
No, you're not real. It's just in my mind. Not real. Concentrate. Focus on what's real. This is not. People don't have flaming swords. No.
And this guy looks undead.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna smack him with my sword.
Okay, smack him at advantage as well.
All right.
This is probably going to be quick, but let's go through this anyway. It's always fun to roll dice. Okay, but we'll treat this as like a surprise kind of round for you. And yeah, oh, with advantage twice.
Do it again. Okay.
Loud. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Flame tongue erupts around this creature for what's that? 17 plus 8, 25. Stop! No, this can't be happening. This is not true. Visions can't harm me. Visions can't harm me. And roll again. Okay.
Roll again. All right.
As you drive once again. Flame into. And the guy's literally on fire now, but he's choosing to ignore it. No, I'm not on fire. This is not my fate. This is not my fate. No. And that's your surprise round. So Joseph, what would you like to do?
I'll pass this turn.
Ishan will rush up next to Kane. You got this, bro. You got this. Helios.
Alright, I'll move up there, and I forgot to reopen my character sheet. Dumbass. Alright,
This can't be empty. This strange, muscly guy that, slightly less muscly guy who moves with the grace of a cat. This can't be real. No.
let me end your misery.
What the? I welcome it. I welcome it. Right. Battle axe across his chest, and he's bleeding profusely and is on fire. No! This can't be real. No! I live! Another attack?
Yep. But I'm gonna make, if any of them end up ending his life, I'm gonna make it non-fatal.
Okay, that one actually misses.
Okay. And then we'll just, give another little love tap. Sorry, there's no rage. No rage.
Okay. So that's
11 on the first one, 13 on the last one.
okay. So okay, got it. So you punch him, you cut him up. He's bleeding, mostly on fire. No, it's not happening. No, Bellin.
All right. This guy, does he seem like he's just trying to defend himself and not attacking?
He's defending himself, but he hasn't shown any signs of attacking yet. Mind you, he hasn't had a turn yet.
You know, I'm gonna move up, but I'm gonna hold my action, and I'm just gonna say, hey, you know what? Maybe we should just try see if we can find out where the key is from this guy. No, so he doesn't attack us. Maybe just let's talk to him.
Well, you can try and talk to him if you like on your turn.
I guess so. It's like, hey, stop attacking you. Will you tell us where this shadow key is? Do you know anything about the shadow key?
Oh, you're just a figment of my imaginations. I refuse to answer your questions on matter of principle. You are not real. You are not real. You are talking to me. No. I can't hear you. No. Puts his fingers in his ears.
Is the pain you feel real?
No. I'm not listening to you. You're a figment of my imagination. No.
Oh, I tried. I tried to save him.
Ross says, seriously, what the fuck's up with this guy? Say it.
Sayed's not gonna attack.
Kane.
I don't know. I'm starting to feel bad because all my colleagues are starting to stand down. So I will stand down too.
You're figments of my imagination. These figments are my imagination, but you look real enough. You look. Oh no! Great figments! I'm going to attack. I must attack. And jumps up, tries to attack Helios with its claws. Let me just check something. But at disadvantage, he rolls a 6. Rolls a 22. So he takes 6 points of slashing. Helios. And make me so acrobatics.
6 was the full damage, right?
It's not half. You're not raging, so 6.
Okay. Yep.
I know 6, yeah.
Okay.
And
Not
athletics
great.
or acrobatics?
Okay.
Jumps on you, tries to grab you around the throat. Just managed to push him off and nothing more. But he still bares his teeth and tries to sink into you, and at disadvantage he rolls an 11, so you just push him aside. Oh, tasted sweet. Tasted sweet. Joseph.
I'll walk in and I'll say to him, you shouldn't attack figments of your imagination. These are figments of my imagination too. We should talk.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage. And with this 6. No! I hear you. You're not real. You're not real. No!
That's it.
It's Sean. Kane, what should I do? Should I finish this creature? Tell me what to do, Kane.
No, I think we're standing down.
Oh, if you attack someone, I'll be ready. Ilios.
What do you mean you're standing down? He's still attacking. This guy's out of it. At least let's knock him out. Then we can figure things out.
All right, that sounds good.
And
Okay, 6 damage. Clocks him around the head. Ah! The solutions are getting realer by the second. And with that one, falls to the ground. Unconscious, but not dead. To be specified. A killing blow. Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, what do you do? The room is pretty bare. Yeah, he was crouching in the corner, and it's otherwise empty room.
I'll go over to him. I'll lay him on his back, step on his chest, keep the axe at his throat, and say, somebody heal him for 1 hit point, and we'll talk to him.
All right, I'll heal him for 1 hit point.
Okay, he comes back. Oh! Oh! Oh, what's happening? Oh, I saw Shar. I was hitting. And now I'm back. What's going on? And he tries to get up, but with very little effort, Elios, or whoever it is, just pushes him back down.
Well, you were jibber jabbering and weren't making much sense. You thought we weren't real. We decided not to kill you yet until we figured this out. Are you undead? You look like a vampire.
Yeah, you're obviously not figments, and he kind of pokes you, Elios. Okay. Yeah, I'm undead, then I was dead, then I'm alive again. I guess that counts.
Sorry, so I was on mute. So what are you doing down here? Why are you here?
Okay, give me just 1 second. Give me a second. Wait, I was just a simple merchant up in Waterdeep, and then some creature attacked me in the night. and I came down here, and everybody was going around saying serve Shar, and I decided, well, okay, well, I'm maybe dead, but I'm kind of not really dead, so yeah, I went along with it. And we all serve Shar, and yeah, pretty much we're gonna follow Cresta Delvingstone to the very end. She's the vampire of all vampires. We worship her. We worship her and Shar.
What's her plan?
Her plan is to take over Waterdeep and nothing less. She wants to destroy temples, particularly of Saloon. And with that, this creature spits on the ground. Damn Saloon. Or Saloon A, I think is how you say it. I mean, do you guys...
When?
Well, as soon as she gathers forces. I mean, many adventurers came down here to try and stop her plan once the nobles in Waterdeep heard what's happening. But she bent them back again and again and again. Her forces are weakened, but once she gathers enough power, man, especially if she gets Braxakar out of his depression, then yeah.
Where is she on this level?
Well, that's a tricky question. Because she's not really on this level. She is in another plane, I think you'd explain it. It's with her crazy magic and her bits and pieces. Quite magnificently, she tried to convert this entire level into a place called the Shadowfell. And she only partially succeeded. But off to the west here, you'll find the Shadowfell. And if you go there, Umbraxakar will destroy you. Cresta Delvingstone will destroy you. So, if I was you, I'd either offer my throat to Cresta or get the hell out of here. Either way, you have no chance.
Does anybody else have any questions for him?
Umbarax, that's a shadow dragon from my vision, correct?
That was the name that was mentioned in your vision, correct?
Okay.
Any other questions?
Not for me.
Nope.
I
Right.
have a question for you.
Yeah.
What does your blood taste like? And it launches at your throat. Misses. Feel free to take an attack, Elios.
All right. Well, I was going to give you the opportunity to choose life or death, but
Yeah, and with that, it's on 1 hit point, so crunches down. All right.
does he have anything on him?
Nope.
All right. Well, I make sure I lob off his head and throw it across the room.
All right. Okay. Headless, innocent vampire spawn.
Nope. For the record, I was going to give him a choice.
You did what you could.
All right. So, are we good to continue on, or do we need to stop and rest?
Kane says he's gung ho. I'm ready to push this door open.
Yeah. Do it.
All right.
I will listen at the door before I push it open.
You make a perception check.
Perception.
Okay. So you listen at the door. You put your head against it, and you hear nothing.
All right. I'm going to open the door.
Okay, you open the door. This entire area is just scattered with coffins all over the place. Coffins upon coffins upon coffins. Some are intact, while others have fallen apart with presumably age.
All right.
If these are for vampires, we need to start smashing these things.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to it then. You ready, Kane?
Yep, I'm ready. Let's get in there.
She starts smashing and smashing and smashing and... Ah! Shit! Kane! There's one sleeping in here.
Well, I better go pay him a visit then.
Stab it through the heart.
That's an excellent idea. Yes, stab it through the heart.
All right, I will do that with lime tongue.
Okay, so with flame tongue, you slowly sink it into the heart of the vampire thing, and it looks up with horror. Its eyes go hollow, reaches out to try and grab you, but then the flames takes it forward into its heart, and it's moving no longer. So when you caught one of these things asleep, with the equivalent of driving a stake through its heart. And you continue smashing. You do find another couple slumbering of these creatures. Same deal?
Yep, we want to kill them while they're sleeping.
So drag, put your sword through them twice, and they are moving no more.
I'm assuming we're going to want to investigate the room, see if there's anything in any of these coffins.
I'll take their heads too off just to make sure.
Okay. Sure. So make an investigation check there. Okay. 14. You do actually find one. You find a silver rod. Silver rod with one end carved in the shape of a key.
Ooh, we were looking for a key, right?
Yeah, that might be it.
All right. I give it to one of my smarter colleagues. I go, hey, Elios, weren't we looking for a key? I hand him the key.
The clue was the shadow is the key. So while that's to something, I don't think that's the key we're looking for.
Like I said, I was looking for somebody smarter than me. Good point.
Now as I'm starting to think about it, I'm wondering if they have to chant some kind of, if they have to bring, I don't know, if they have to do some kind of Shar ritual to open that door. I don't know.
Well, maybe there's more, and we don't kill them.
Well, it sounds like we're probably going to encounter more vampires based on what that last guy said.
All right. Well, we probably want to kill vampires.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go and listen to this door.
Okay, put your ear against it and listen, and once again, you don't hear anything.
All right. I'm going to open the door. Yep.
Inside of this room, there are 6 web-draped pillars. The buttress is 20-foot high ceiling of an otherwise empty wall.
All right. I cautiously walk in.
Okay. Yeah. Appears to be an abandoned hall covered in spiderwebs.
Trying to go south. Is there anything down here? Nope. Yep. There's a door over here. Maybe listen to this door.
Okay. You listen to the door. Once again, you hear nothing. You swing open the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see passageways.
All right. Ooh. Gonna guess these connect. I'll just keep going. Yep.
we could go west or south. What do you think, Kane?
I think we wanted to go south.
All right.
West was where the vampires said they were doing their stuff.
You want to go west?
Maybe we should just check this door while we're here.
Let's do it. I listened at the door.
I'll drive Balin inside across. That's okay. Put it down here now. Let's have a look. You listen. Yeah, you listen and you hear the faint trickling of water.
Trickling of water? Well, that's different. I'm going to open the door.
Okay.
Is it pee again?
It's not pee again.
All right. What do I see?
But you open it, and this chamber soars to a height of 30 feet. And a stone arch set in the south wall is decorated with gold inlaid images of a dragon with flight. Carved into the wall above the arch are the following words in Draconic, which someone will read. Said, only a dragon can unlock this gate. And there's fountains on either side of the wall, and there's a perched bronze dragon spouting water into an ornate basin.
Only a dragon can open this gate?
And it looks like arch gates you've discovered before, you know, ways to teleport into other areas of the dungeon.
Okay.
Well, then let's not worry about this then. For
Yeah,
now.
sounds like not what we're looking at. All right, should we try to the west?
There is a door up here to the north.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
He said that she's having to come through here, so she may have to come through these portals. That maybe that's how she plans to get onto this plane.
They
You think
look
we
like
can-
they look like the dungeon portals, like from other levels, to transfer to different levels of the dungeon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. That's,
Is that what you?
yeah, you recognize the style basically, and these are gateways to other levels on the dungeon.
Okay.
Of the dungeon.
All right. So, Joseph, there was one up here to the north, you said?
Yeah, just go north and then west.
Okay. Listen to
Okay.
that door.
You listen to that door. You open it. You open the door to the side of it as well. And you noticed around this place there's lots of purple candles emitting light. It seems to be this is a place where somebody was making candles. So it's a candle making. A chandlery. Apparently that's what you call it. A place where you make candles.
All right. That does not sound like it's of interest to us. Maybe move on.
So this door here.
Okay. When I opened up that door, did I realize that this was one room?
Yep, it's just one room. Both this
Okay.
door and
So I'll go over to this
is
door.
the same room. Yep. Okay, you listen. Okay, you don't hear anything.
All right. I open the door.
Okay, so this room is likely obscured by fog. Once again, it's coming up to about your knees.
I look over my shoulder and I go, ooh. Hey, there's a fog in here, guys. Let's check it out. Can I see through the fog, or is it like completely obscuring my
It's
below
slightly
my knees?
obscuring, so you can see it. Doesn't obscure, so you can see
Okay, all right.
halfway
So,
down into this chamber.
all right, I step into the room. I will keep walking.
Okay, as you get right there, Kane,
Ah.
Notice you're standing next to a skeletal warrior with red pinpricks of light in its eye sockets. Slumped in a stone throne, he says, "Is this the legacy of Vanrak Moonstar? A shadow king damned through all these moonless halls, fending off assassins, mad wizards and ghosts of the ancient dead. Is this all that Shar has to offer? I have drunk my fill of darkness and lost old friend." And with that, the vision ends. We're going to check exactly what he said.
We need to find that spirit and end his suffering.
Sounds like it. Is this other than speaking? I mean, it's not really animated, moving.
It's animated.
Okay.
Like, its mouth moves and all those type of things.
But is it more? Does it look more like a ghost or more like a recording?
Right. Yeah.
More like a recording.
Okay.
All right.
So there's a throne right at the end here, and you saw this thing going through the motions. It was a vision, so fully animated sounds, all those type of things.
All right. I'm gonna walk up toward it.
So the throne, the fog swirls around a shattered stone near the south wall. Obviously a throne at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go try that key we found over at that door and see what happens.
Let's see. Elios has the key, right? I gave it to him.
Where is Bellin? Oh, there's Bellin. Bellin, with your passive perception of 23, you notice something glistening under the throne. Like something metallic and shiny. And you figure, probably magical, because this is a crumbled throne and everything else would have normally rusted.
Well, I do miss Snapper, and he would say, "Ooh, shinies." Yeah, I'll go get closer to investigate. Not too close. This doesn't look right to me.
And you approach and you kind of get down, on your haunches and look forward. And it looks like some type of armor. And from the looks of it, it's very obviously magical. If nothing else, it hasn't rusted.
Well, I lost track of who was touching things first, so either you or me, Kane. I'm fine.
I'll touch. I'll be guinea pig.
All right.
So you reach forward and you grab this armor and pull it out. And the first thing that strikes you is how incredibly light it is. It's as light as cloth. And you notice it has the form of a chain shirt. It's a very, very light chain shirt. Yeah, it's
Like the one that I used to have before it got destroyed by dragon acid or whatever it was.
Millet, taste it. Does it taste like mithril?
Does Elios know what mithril tastes like?
No.
Then I can't comment.
Does anybody have a way of, I don't want to say detecting magic, but try to identify this?
I can. It'll take 10 minutes though, and I have some time-sensitive spells that I'd like to keep up.
Okay. Well, maybe we just stow this away and check it out later.
Ooh, so what'd be easiest? If whoever's recording it, just put a 15 next to it. It's easy for me to cross-reference it back. Oh yeah, you stow this very light chainmail shirt in the portable hole, I assume.
Who's maintaining that? Is that Elios that has the portable hold?
No, it was Joseph.
Joseph? Okay. All right, what do you guys want to do now?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm this vampire
I'm
lady.
gonna search for secret passages here.
Are you looking for secret rooms, passages? No, you don't. You don't see any. This is
Okay. All right.
nothing
Well,
more to be seen here.
let's yeah, head over to the other side then.
There's a couple of doors you haven't checked out. I'm not saying you need to go there, but they are. Would you like me to just move you up there so you can be next to a door you haven't explored? Is that cool?
Oh, that'd probably be cool.
Yep.
All right. Let me just confirm. Dragging you to the right place. Let's drag you up into here. So you're up here now. Here. There's a couple of doors there. Let me just go around the corner a little bit. You'll see there's 2 doors that you haven't checked out.
All right. Where's my guy? Here he is. I'll listen to the door.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we went in that one.
Okay, just a sec. So you're listening. Oh, which door are you listening to?
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Which door is the one that we have not? Is it one of these?
Yeah. Sorry, you haven't opened this door, but this just leads to a chamber that you've gone through anyway. So.
Okay. All right.
Did that one for
After I
free.
went there, I thought that was the case. Is it this door that I'm next to here?
This door or this door?
Okay. How about the one I'm standing next to?
Okay, you listen there. You don't hear anything.
All right. I will open up the door.
Okay, you swing open the door, and you notice there's a table on there, and there's a dead male lying naked on the top of the thing there. His cast off purple robes are draped over a small table nearby, and he's just lying there, completely buff.
Buff but dead, or
Buff and
just
dead. Yep.
okay. All right. Apparently, there would be no reason to go over and check his body because I'm assuming I can see that he has nothing of value.
I don't know. Maybe he was well endowed, but nothing valuable now.
He's got a purple cloak in there.
I'm gonna come out to the edge of this thing. Is there anything else interesting in here besides the dead body?
Maybe remove his head just in case.
All right, I will go hack off his head.
I do it, but I'm still loading. I had to reload again.
Okay. I will go into swing.
Okay. Oh. Easy enough. We can just say you decapitate him, no problem.
Okay. I yell over to Elos, do you want this head?
No, as long as it's separate from the body. That's all I'm looking for.
All right. All right, so it didn't
So
look like there was
Bella,
anything of interest there.
As you're watching inside curiously about what's going on and Kane doing his gruesome task, you notice some type of secret passageway right here.
Oh, wow.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah, Kane. So it was gross, buddy. But there's a secret door in here.
All right, I better go check it out. Where'd you say it was? You say it was over here?
This big S, man. Can't miss it.
How did you
All
miss
right.
it, Kane?
All right, so I open the door.
Okay, so you open this secret passage door, and inside the room is filled with fog. Light fog once again.
Right. I'm going to walk into the room.
Okay, you walk into the room, and once again, a vision takes your mind, Kane. And in this vision, Kane confronts a man in a mithril chain shirt. The man's eyes brim with madness as he levels the longsword with a radiant blade at the creature and screams, "What have we to fear from darkness, you and I? Undermountain is where we belong. It calls to us. Can you hear it?" And waving the sword in the air like a lunatic, he continues, "Together we shall see Moonstar name elevated to glorious heights my father could never dream of. Waterdeep will shudder at the very sound of it." Copy that into chat. Okay. And then the vision fades. And then one. Put that into chat. And when this vision fades from you, you see a sword lying on the ground, the hilt of which is carved to resemble a bronze dragon with its wings spread and its mouth agape, and the blade itself coming out of the mouth of this dragon hilt.
Ooh. That sounds pretty cool. I pick up the sword.
Okay, you pick up the sword. It's, if nothing else, it's incredibly well balanced. Feels good in your hand.
All right.
Can I try using that?
Say that again, Elios.
Can I try using that?
Absolutely. Here, I hand it over to you.
It feels magnificent in your grip, Elios. It's a people would fight wars over a weapon like this.
But it's a longsword?
It is a longsword, yes.
Okay. I think I can use longswords. We'll try it out and see what it does.
All right.
Not right now, but
That's what it looks like in the chat. Well, that's what the blade looks like anyway. But the hilt is, as I said, quite dragon-like.
Ooh, wow. That's a nice looking sword there, Elios. All right. Anybody else want to do any exploration in this room?
Bellin, you spot something once again.
Haha.
You spot another secret door, which you probably would have spotted on the other side, but I forgot about it. So another secret door here. And I'll give you this one for free. You swing it open, and it just connects up to... Oh, it's a long door. Connects up into that room there.
Ah.
I see the bats.
Yeah, the bats
More
are there.
bats.
Oh, you're in the bat guano room is where you are.
Let's back up, guys. We don't want to go through this stuff. We don't want to go through this shit, literally.
It looks like we got another door to the north.
Yep, this one.
Yeah, let's go check that one out. I listen to the door.
You listen at the door, and you don't hear anything.
All right, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and inside there's it's some type of quarters. There's 6 empty wooden bunks. There's rations, casks of food, wooden dishware, steel utensils, and yeah, that's about it. But Bellin, once again, your keen eye picks up something. We need at least one character in your party with a high passive perception or high perception. And once he points it out and the big S is revealed, everybody can see it.
Ah.
All right. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. The door swings open easily enough. Easy enough. And inside, the room is once again lightly obscured by fog, rising up to well above your knees, Kane. But you do notice, before you even go into the room, that the walls are covered with carvings of jumbled human skeletons. Not actual skeletons, just carvings of skeletons.
All right. I go ahead and step into the room.
Okay, once again, your vision fades, and you are camped somewhere in a jungle with a very handsome nobleman. And Kane, you hand over the knight a polished coral ring as a token of enduring friendship. Putting the ring on his hand, the nobleman smiles and says, "I will treasure this gift forever." And the vision ends.
Very romantic, Kane.
It did sound kind of very romantic. So I tell everybody about my romance vision, so they can experience that.
And Kane, once the vision clears, you see a ring lying on the ground.
Does it look like the one that was in my vision?
It does. There's a polished coral band that glimmers with a rainbow of color. Looks exactly like the one in your vision.
All right. I pick it up.
Okay, done.
We probably will want this for some future use when we come across a handsome nobleman.
So if you want to add it to your inventory, just say polished coral brand and put a 5 next to it just for me.
All right. Okay. Where else do we want to go, guys? What's next?
Let's see. Well, I think we've got the door. Now we might have the key. So the door over here, or not there. Sorry, we're down here.
Do you want to head over there?
Let's do it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we've seen everything up there.
Oh, look, the secret doors came with you as well. The secret doors.
All right.
So Choke's back, and this is indeed the only place you haven't actually, explored. Everything else is done. But you see these set of double doors in front of you.
Kane, you've been doing really well so far with the door opening.
Didn't something
Wanna
bad
try
happen
this,
when somebody walked through this thing?
I think it's dispelled now, or
All right.
I triggered it. I broke the string.
Okay. I will walk through that and over to this door.
Yeah, the shadowy curtain isn't there anymore. It's gone. Yep. Okay, so can you wander over to the door? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you see carved into the floor, there is the thing that says the shadow is the key. And you have this key, this long key that you found before. Do you place it into the depression in the floor?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay, you put it in, and you don't even actually twist the key, but the doors swing open.
Aha.
And what you notice on the other side, it's very distinctly different than where you were before. The bright light that's coming from you, Syed, as you move a little bit forward, the light just kind of dims a little bit, the reach of it is not quite as wide as it was before. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to decrease your aura by half. So that's your aura now when you're entering this area, which I assume you're doing a little bit. So everything's a little darker, a little bit more depressing. And you look inside and you see everything is shades of greys and just dull colors. It's like everything, the life and the color has just been sucked out of it. And you look around as you enter in, Kane, and you look around, the walls are severely cracked in many places. The ceiling above you is kind of sagging a little bit, as though it won't remain in place much longer. And the floor tiles at your feet are broken and buckled in numerous places. And as you enter, you feel like you've stepped through something. Like you look back at Balin and he looks normal, and you look around and there's something distinctly otherworldly about this place. And one last thing. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please, King?
Wisdom.
Okay, this place is depressing as shit, but okay, doesn't bother you. What's your holy aura? 10 feet, right? For saving throws?
Yes. Yep.
There you go, got your aura on. But yeah, this place is depressing. And what you see in this room in particular, once you step through, yeah, the ceiling is arched a good 30 feet high. You see just out the edge of your vision these little alcoves down here. You see piles of bones in there, seemingly all collected in here haphazardly. Yeah, it's just depressing. What are you going to do?
Okay.
I assume you're all going to enter at one point. So why don't you all make me wisdom saving throws?
Oh.
And feel free to add Kane's warm glow. Okay. Balin, this place is messed up. You start freaking out and you start thinking, we gotta get out of here, guys. This is certain death lies this way. What are we doing? This is not right. This is crazy. But then you feel the healing, the holiness, I guess, going out of Kane, and you steel yourself, and you're no longer afraid to go in.
Whew, I don't know what came over me. Stick with me, my friend. All right, do we want to try one of these doors off to the sides, or do we want to press down?
I'm thinking off to the sides. We don't want anything coming up behind us if we go forward.
Okay. Let's go check out this one that's on the left here.
Okay, you're listening at it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear anything.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Okay, you open it. Once again, it's a very, very creepy door. It's like almost off hinge a little bit, and you have to give it an extra little pull. But eventually it kind of creaks to the side. Just a bit more spooky atmosphere. So as you reach for that door, Kane, your mind goes to a vision once again. And in this visage, you, Kane, are engaged in hand-to-hand combat. Well, not so much Kane, but you're looking through your own eyes, as it were. So it's like a first-person shooter. You see it from that point of view. And in this vision, you're engaged with hand-to-hand combat with a man wearing a mithril chain shirt. Now the brawl ends when the man is knocked to the floor, stumbles to his feet, draws the bronze hilt of a sword that looks very much like that glowing sword that you just found. So he takes the sword that suddenly burns with a radiance, and this noble man says, "You remember this? You're a gift to me. Challenge me again, and I will carve out that big heart of yours and eat it." Now your perspective changes, and you grow larger and larger and larger, and you look around and you see magnificent wings of a dragon that the scales of which are bronze. So you look around and you seem to have taken the form of a bronze dragon. And you say, "Vanrak, I'm your friend. Listen to me. She's using the pain of your father's death to lead you down to the darkest of all paths. For the love of Selune, do not follow her." And the visit ends. Now what I might do, once this is the session is over, I'm going to summarize all these bits and pieces, and I'm going to put them into a Google Doc or something so you can see them all at the same place. At least someone's been diligently taking notes. I will summarize them for you. But that is what you see, Kane, as you open that door.
Okay. Let's see. Is there... If I come and look down, let's say this is just a hall, more?
Yeah, once again, very depressing though. The walls are warped, the ceiling is sagging, floors cracked, and you look down at your gleaming armor, Kane. It is not gleaming anymore.
Ooh.
You look around at your friends, you notice Syed's light has disappeared a little bit. Colourful cross, even like Turalai, the glow coming naturally from Turalai. Just dull.
This seems ominous, guys. We might be onto something, good or bad. All right, should we press on, gentlemen?
Yep.
Okay. Oh man, hold on. My map just zoomed out. Alright, so I'm going to move down to here, and I'll go over to this door and listen.
Okay, you place your ear against it once again. Ask everybody to be quiet. Give me a second, give me a second. You don't hear anything.
Alright, I'm going to open the door.
Okay, so you open the door. And inside you see some you see the room's perimeter has like padded wooden chairs, fine tapestries, but everything has just collapsed, leaving nothing but moldy piles of lumber and tattered cloth. And an oval rug that covered much of the floor of here is tattered and severely worn with age. So very much keeping with the aesthetic of this place. This place is just not good.
All right. Is there anything else that I see in that worth exploring?
Okay, make a perception check.
All right, we'll try perception. Not the most perceived person here, but let's just give it a look-see. Nope.
Okay, you have a good look around, and nothing really grabs your interest. Does anybody else want to have a look?
Yeah, Kane, you need help. It looks like you're trying to look at something. I don't see how you can find anything when you're wearing that helmet. It's blocking your vision. Like,
so, you do notice something. You look a bit closer at the rug and notice that it bears a large faded crest of a silver crescent moon and four silver stars set across a field of royal blue. What does that mean? Anybody who
That's,
thinks they might know can make me a history check.
I guess I know. I don't know about Balin. Let's see here. I think it's saloon, but
Balin, it is not saloon. Syed, it is not saloon. I think it's a saloon, but anyway.
okay.
It reveals the crest. It's not so much a holy thing, it's a crest. And the crest belongs to the Moonstar family of Waterdeep, presided over by the venerable Lady Wyland Moonstar. So you recognize the crest, and Syed especially recognizes that this family is still alive and is still active and is currently ruled by Lady Wyland Moonstar.
What that's doing down here.
It's pretty far down here.
So Ishan says, so Syed, that's a noble family, right? The Moonstars?
Yep.
Do you think that's connected to this in any way? What is the connection?
No idea. Maybe we keep going and see what we find.
Okay, let's see if we can work it out. Where to next, guys? Joseph, want to head south? You look like you're heading that way.
Yeah, I think it's head south.
All right, let's do
I'll
it.
check out this door. I'll listen in.
Okay,
Alright.
Joseph, make me a perception check.
What perception?
You don't.
Perception. No, perception is that one. 3.
3. Yeah, nothing in there whatsoever. You're completely
Go.
convinced it is perfectly safe.
Open it up.
You open it up, and it's perfectly safe. What you see inside, you see 6 statues in the northern portion of the room, but each statue is covered in a black sheet.
I'll walk up and I'll pull this one off.
Like so, you pull off the sheet, and Joseph, this time your mind goes to a vision, and in this vision, you're present in front of what could be best described as a death knight. This creature dressed in black plate metal armor, and you see just glowing red eyes coming from inside the armor. And he's wearing a mithril shirt, and he's clutching a bladeless sword hilt. And he says, "This is not the fate either of us deserved," he says mournfully. "In darkness, we have lost our way." And with that, very much like Luke Skywalker, he flicks his wrist, and a blade of light springs from the sword hilt, looking very much like the sword you guys found. And he looks up into the heavens, takes the sword hilt, and now with the glowing blade, and drives it deep down into his own throat, reducing the skeletal form to dust. The blade is snuffed out, and all goes dark as the hilt clatters to the floor, along with the Death Knight's mithril chainmail, and the vision ends with a dragon's anguished roar. Okay, I'll put that here.
Huh.
Want to go through this door, or do you want to go back through the hallway?
Let's keep going.
Go. Perception.
Okay, perception.
Alright.
13. Okay, you hear the shuffling of feet hear the low growl of some type of creature, and lots of shuffling of feet. There seems to be several things in here.
All right, well, you guys want to go in? Let's go. I'll activate my theme song and then I'll open the door.
Okay, let me just catch up with these guys. Okay. You swing open the door, and you see several things. You see numerous. Oops, are they? Why are they there? Just a second. You see several of the vampires sworn you've seen before wandering around. In fact, you see many of them. Get all these guys on the map, okay? And you see a huge creature just towers over everything else in the room. And it looks like... ooh, like this. Massive creature. Yes, it is covered in foam. And the floor is covered in mist. And just as you enter, you see some creatures dive down into the mist and disappear from sight. And in the center of the room, you see a lady. She looks she's a very pleasant on the eye, beautiful lady wearing long black robes, very, very pale though. And she said, "Oh, I wasn't expecting visitors. Come in and say hi. I promise not to bite." Come, you must be coming seeking answers. Come, let's talk. What brings you here?
Sure, it's fine. Oh.
Ask once again, what brings you to my home? I don't get a lot of visitors. Most people tend to, shall we say, run away from me. But you are braver than that, I can tell. And as you get a little closer, you know she has a large dragon tattoo imprinted on her pale skin. Like you can see it kind of starts on her shoulder, goes across her chest and down excuse me, onto her leg. Excuse me. And as you came in, she was looking at a large parchment on a piece of paper in front of her. And she puts the parchment down and she asks her again, "Ask you once again. You have wandered into my home. I don't get a lot of visitors. I promised I wouldn't bite. What brings you here?"
We're just
exploring
passing
the
through.
Undermountain, and we're just wondering what this part of the Undermountain is. It's documenting my journey through the Undermountain.
Well, let me give you a bit of information for free. You are not in the Undermountain. You are no longer part of Alistair's little game he plays with adventurers like you. You, my friends, are in the Shadowfell. Note that down for your book.
I think Balin's just kind of like staring blankly, like, what the heck is the Shadowfell? Not saying that, like nodding, like he knows what she's talking about. Oh yeah, we knew that.
Would Malcolm the Kalash Tar know about the Shadowfell?
Yes, I'll say you would. Do you know what the Shadowfell is? Like
A
this
little
place?
bit. A little.
If you have seen the Stranger Things and the Upside Down, how it's like a twisted version of the actual world, that would be a fairly accurate description of what the Shadowfell is. It's like a twisted version of some other place. Hence, the floor is sagging, the tiles are cracked, the walls are buckled, the doors are buckled. So it's like a warped, twisted version of the prime material plane. And obviously things shift. Like sometimes you might be in a house that looks normal, you walk through a doorway and you're in that Shadowfell version of the house. But then you might go outside the house and it's completely different. So it has some parallels with the prime material plane. Everything's a little twisted, everything's out of place, easy to get lost in. So I say that's what Elios knows naturally.
The Shadowfell's plane of shadows. It's a toxic place. It hates
Elios?
light.
Oh, you're exactly right. I noticed you, human hiding at the back. Why don't you turn off that light for us? It's a little bright on my eyes.
Don't do it. Keep it on here in the Shadowfell.
Unfortunately, I can't. It kind of just have to wait till it runs its course.
Make a deception or a persuasion check there, Said. I think you could probably dispel it, couldn't you?
Probably.
So that'll probably be a deception. Let's see. That's not bad, but let's see how insightful this person is. Oh, come on. Come on, be serious. I can tell by your robes and your attire and the things that you're wearing. You're obviously a practicer of the arcane arts. I know for a fact you can turn off that light. Why don't you do me a favor and turn that light off?
You also know that if we turn it off, we won't be able to see.
Oh, that sounds most unfortunate. I simply must insist you turn it off.
It's fine. I'm gonna leave it on.
No, I really must insist. And let me just check something. Make me a wisdom saving throw. And you're in Kane's glowing thing? No, you are not. So just a strength wisdom saving throw, please.
This is a spell.
Yes.
Okay, so I should have advantage on it.
Okay, yep, sure. Advantage to wisdom saving throw at advantage.
Oh.
She
I'm gonna go ahead and
says,
leave it on.
down, put it out, turn it off. She says, off, clearly implying that you should turn the magical thing off, and no, you don't. And as you refuse to do it, she says, that is most interesting. I don't get a lot of people refusing me. Exactly who are you? Talking to Syed.
I'm Syed. Nice to meet you.
Do they have manners where you come from, Syed?
No, not really.
Well, let me teach you a little bit of the social wisdom. When you're addressing a lady, when you invade her home, when you directly contradict what she asks you to do, the very least, common courtesy would suggest that maybe you should ask my goddamn name side. Stop being so insolent and rude in my house.
Well, we can leave, you guys. No one? All right. Well,
I mean, yeah, I mean, we could leave.
we were just passing through.
Yeah, I mean, if we're not welcome.
Are you going to refuse my hospitality?
You haven't been very hospitable. You've been making demands of us.
Where
That's
we're
not
from, the host is a lot more hospitable.
I've made simple requests of you. You've refused me. You've come in. You haven't introduced yourselves. You haven't asked my name. You're the most insolent guests I've ever had.
And you're
Well, I
the
would
worst hostess I've ever had.
I would assume your name is, and Jimmy forgets the name that we learned earlier. Yeah. So we assume your name is Cresta?
Oh, my reputation precedes me. That is indeed, I am Carista. Who do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Amelios. And I understand that you have plans to bring the Shadowfell to our realm?
Well, of course. That would be magnificent. I have been constructing an army of sorts. Unfortunately, insolent adventurers like you have come down and tried to take me out, but I'm far too powerful and savvy for that. I am building my fortress, and I shall bring the beauty of the Shadowfell up into Waterdeep. I shall take it over. I shall destroy what temples I can, especially, and she spits on the ground, the damn temples of Selune. Arrogant, bright bitch, I will destroy her temple.
Yeah, I speak for Waterdeep, and we're not interested in your invasion of bringing the Shadowfell.
But good luck. Good luck with that. Sayed's gonna start like gesturing like if he's leaving.
No. I think it's best if you stay right where you are, magic user. So tell me, are you going to join me on this quest? I mean, look around you. This is beautiful. It's beautiful in its fragility. The ceiling sags, but it won't fall. The floors are cracked, but you won't trip. So why don't you come and join me? It is a truly beautiful experience.
I'm okay.
I think we've already said we're not interested.
Oh, well, that's a shame. And
I will be the last.
and the battle begins. Obviously, we're not going to get through this rather intense battle in the next 1 minute. So we'll end it there, and we'll pick up on this next week.
Hey, Malcolm,
Yes, sir.
can you please review what you guys talked about for upcoming sessions when this one's over, since a couple of us missed it?
Oh, well, all it was is once this is finished, you're about to finish level 18, and it goes up to level 24, I think. 23. So there's basically 4 more levels, so maybe 6 more weeks, depending on how quickly you get through those levels. And then it was completely up in the air, like, I will do the adventure what the majority of you wish to do. A lot of people expressed interest in Curse of Strahd, was one that was thrown around. A lot of people expressed interest in Rime of the Frost Maiden. I think those were the two most common ones. I'm a big fan of Rime of the Frost Maiden. I've never done Curse of Strahd, so that'll be a new experience for me. But basically the whole idea is come to a collective consensus about what you want to do after the Mad Mage one, and we'll do that one.
Okay.
The one thing I'll say about both of those campaigns, It's kind of hard to do a lot of role playing inside of what is essentially a very, very long dungeon crawl. There are a lot more role playing opportunities in Rime of the Frost Maiden and Curse of Strahd. We won't do Avernus because I know at least one person who has already done Avernus, so we'll put that one off. But yeah, anything you guys want to do, but Curse of Strahd and Rime of the Frost Maiden were mentioned.
Okie doke.
Okay,
Sounds good.
awesome. Thank you guys, and